Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin. Thanks for joining me today, and just want to say thanks to everyone who came to the Tucson Coin Show and who donated. We raised over $3,000 for the Campos family, and that's just at your door entry plus your raffle prizes. We'll have coins up this week. You can search on eBay, Campos Charities, Campos, and see if there's anything there that you'd like to bid on and maybe raise a few more bucks for them. That would be awesome. So this may be the most unrealistic coin show review of all time. How do you review your own coin show, right? So just a really big thank you to everyone for coming out and making it great. I mean, the reality is that without all of you guys showing up, and without all my crew here at the store and other people that pitched in, it wouldn't have been as good as it was. So let's talk a little bit about the Tucson Coin Show, some of the sights and sounds, and what it was like. First of all, I'm going to say the facility is an A+. I mean, I got to be honest about it. It's just I had so many compliments about this this facility at the Casino del Sol, and it's a lovely, lovely venue. I think it's what I would call Scottsdale nice, but at a Tucson price. And for people who know Arizona a little bit, you know what I'm talking about. I had compliments from the dealers about the amount of different foods on campus and the price points, and also from our friends who came in from out of town to come in and stay at the hotel. The casino has 2 hotels on campus, and it's really nice. The room is lovely. The vibe was good. We had everything kind of dolled up nice with the skirts on the tables and whatnot. And in business, it was good. I'll say that in the 2-day show, which is what it was, we had a dealer setup day and then a 2-day show. We had about 425 people come through, which is shy of where I wanted to be. So we'll give ourselves a B on that, but also a very nice showing. I'm not apparently very good at promoting things because I had a lot of people say, oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was. But the biggest compliment I had was when people said, you know, how many years have you been doing this? That was a very big compliment. I really appreciate that because it came off as a show that looked like it had been around for a very long time, and that meant a lot to me. The spirit was very good in the room, and I'm going to have interviews coming up from people that were at the show, from dealers who were at the show. This is, I think, what set the show apart, and what will continue to set the show apart as we move forward. For me personally, will be that we're going to have a social media area. We had a social media area set up. It wasn't used properly because I didn't really advertise it properly because I'm just not quite there yet. But year 2, more people will see what's going on. I did have Stax Bowers, who's one of our sponsors there. They did use the area, which was great because I didn't tell them that that's what it's for, and they still went and used it. Well, huzzah, maybe I did something right. So it was really cool to see them walking around with their social media crew, just filming some stuff and talking to dealers and whatnot. And that's more of what I want for next year. I think coin collecting is for everybody, and I think that the hobby will expand as long as we're all willing to let it expand. My good friend Arnold Montiel from Nova Home Loans was one of my sponsors. He brought his 2 grade school age daughters who didn't want to go, and there were 2 results. 1, they had fun, and 2, his comment to me was, all the dealers were so nice to the kids. And that's what we're aiming for as a hobby. I mean, that's what we're aiming for. And he's not the only one who gave me that feedback. So I'm really excited about that. And I think we've got the right crew of guys there to start the show off. We ended up with about 80 tables and about 40 dealers. I'm very, very confident that next year we'll have at least 50% more dealers than we had this year. And we're going to work. I've got some people who have run actual big-time professional shows coming in to help with some of the other things to make sure we get more people in the door. So what were some of the criticisms of the show? Well, for someone who's never been on the campus before of the casino, it could be a little confusing to find, and we got criticized for that and for our signage, and those were both fair things. And we'll work on making sure that those are a lot better than this year was. And there's always going to be room for improvement on just about anything. But the fun thing is our crew's all very willing to listen. And the feedback we got was constructive. It wasn't just, oh, you suck, which, you know, but it was good. And so as far as dealers were there, we had guys with high-end US. We had guys with junk boxes. We had guys with currency. We had world guys. You know, we had a little bit of everything for a little bit of everybody. And I think that's why it worked so well. It was the entire numismatic community coming together. The only thing I didn't really have was any stamp dealers, and partially because the tables are expensive for stamp dealers. I mean, that's just, they want a lot of space for not a lot of money. And it's just, that's a part of, you know, the trade-off. I did have a guy come through and buy some stamps from someone who happened to have a few, and that was his one complaint. So this week, I'm going to have Noops videos for you, new purchases. I'll have videos on, I think I'm going to film just like me doing the door prizes and the raffle prizes. You know, I'll just, you know, we'll use first names only, but then we'll contact the winners. And so, John, you won. Congratulations. David, Tom, there you go. And then everyone's going to get all excited, and then you might not get a phone call. So the highlight of the show for me was probably there was a young gal come through, maybe she's 13 or so, and she came through on Friday, and she was asking about some stuff that she had and wanted a little guidance on it. And then she came back Saturday. She was with her grandma, and that just was like, that's what we want. That's what we want as a community. That's what we want as a hobby, because the reality is that you need to have the next generation involved. That's the reality. Also, why wouldn't you? Like, why would you not want to show people your hobby? Why would you not want to have more people involved in it? You know, why would you hide it under a bushel basket? Let the light shine. You know, it's a hobby that I think is for everybody, and I'm going to have some strategies built into next year. I'm going to try to get a lot more kids in the door. And children at a casino, what could go wrong? But actually, I did have people ask that ahead of time, and maybe I'll communicate that better, that yes, it is children safe and friendly at the casino. They're just not allowed to play on the gaming machines. Jacob. Okay, so what else is a wrap here? We've got the show. We've got, it was a success. I have to say the show was a success, thanks to all the work that everyone put into it. And I think it's going to be a really good regional show, and I think that it's going to start getting national attention maybe as early as year 2. I was hoping in year 3, but maybe as early as year 2. We'll see what happens. So the interviews, I had at least, I think, 6 or 7 interviews that I did. Some of them may be paired together, like 2 interviews in one video. Some of them may be standalone. But you can expect those to come the next couple weeks. And if you're watching this and you say, well, I just want to watch coin stuff, I don't watch... Watching the interviews is really important for lots of reasons. One, there's always little nuggets of knowledge and information that you get out of a video when you're talking to someone who has either been in the industry for since they were a fetus, or someone who's like just been in the coin industry for a year, because you learn just some of the tricks of longevity, and you learn some of the things that are like really interesting to people who are new, and all of that can benefit you. So stick around for those videos. And by the way, if you just want to watch open box videos and crack out videos, I get it. But also, I'm going to keep making interview videos because that's what I want. And I think that's what's good for the hobby. And I hope you'll join me in that. I hope that you realize if you start watching some of those videos that there's a whole lot more breadth and depth to the hobby. And I think that will add enjoyment to you and to your view of the hobby in general. So until 2025, I'm looking forward to that, but I'm going to maybe take a breather for 3 days. But I've got a lot of new content for you along those lines, and thanks for everyone for coming in for the support and for supporting the Campos family. I really appreciate it. And if you want to watch more videos, you can always click on the videos that are popping up on the screen, and you can subscribe by clicking on the owl button. We even have memberships if you click on Abraham Lincoln, whichever way he is. Thanks for watching.